Hey, so basically, I'm leaving my house to go and see my boyfriend. This is just not true. I'm going to like a workspace to do some work. Unemployed. I'm gonna try and edit some YouTube videos, do some things. You know, you should sort out things. It's 10, what's the time? It's 10:19 in the morning. And I haven't been able to reach Chase. Chase is my boyfriend. And I'm thinking, hello. It goes straight to voicemail. I text his sister, but she has a newborn baby and I'm not trying to call her. What if she's asleep? What if the baby's asleep? I'm just not trying to... So I might just turn up at the house. Welcome to my YouTube channel, by the way. If you don't know, I share this YouTube channel with my best friend, Emma. We're not together enough to post videos together, so we post separate videos, period. So anyway, I'm gonna make my way. This camera is dying because that's all it knows how to do. You're gonna fall when I move. I should get a phone holder for my car, shouldn't I? Boy, oh boy. Told you. Hey, welcome back to the vlog. I went to Chase's house. He just didn't charge his phone died. Now I'm in this workspace I was telling you about earlier. Guess who's here? You're not gonna be happy. You're not gonna be happy when I turn this around, trust.
We're not in a relationship. We're not, okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry. She's there. Emma's working. Oh, Emma, say hi. Emma, just say hi. What? He's in the background. What did you say? Oh. Does he want to say something? Siren call. Office siren call. Hi kids, that was your Auntie Emma. It's the next day now. It's 11:15 a.m. I'm folding and put away clothes. Let me tell you about my morning. I woke up at 6 a.m. because my alarm just always goes off at 6 a.m. I went straight back to sleep. And woke up at 7 a.m. Went to the toilet, thought, yeah, let's start the day now, Taylor. Come on, girlfriend. Didn't happen. I got back into bed. I think I went on my phone, I watched a YouTube video or something, and then decided I just fell back asleep. And then I woke up, read my Bible, proceeded to stay in bed, scrolling. And I'm thinking, what was he scrolling? Probably TikTok? No. YouTube Shorts. I've been watching YouTube Shorts every day for, I don't know, ages. Like, actually ages. In my brain, like, this isn't real. Like, I'm not watching YouTube Shorts. Like, I just happen to be watching this YouTube short and then I'll go. But I scroll through the YouTube Shorts. It's a horrible feeling afterwards. And I feel like I'm very much addicted to my phone. And I say this in a way that is horrifying because I don't reply to people. I don't call people. I don't text people back. I don't reply to my WhatsApp, my DMs, my text messages, my nothing. It's like you'd think, oh, Taylor's never on her phone. Taylor's always on her phone. But I use my phone as a vice for turning off my brain and engaging in activities like replying to people's texts and calling people back. That uses my brain. So it's like, I can't use my phone to do those things because in my head, that's not what it's for. And it's really bad. I'm feeling really anxious today and I've said to myself, Taylor, no more phone for you. No more phone for you. You're done with your phone. So I just have to put my phone away and start doing what I need to do. What I truly need to do today, all I need to do is wash my hair and cane row it again, clean my room, like put all these clothes away. And then I did my tax return yesterday when I was with Emma and I was lying in bed. This is probably at like 6 a.m. when I woke up and I was like, you did that so wrong. I put all the information in for last year, for 2023 to like now. But the tax return I did was for 2022 to 2023. So I just done it completely wrong. And I thought I got this huge tax refund from them. And I was like, oh my gosh, great. Like, Lord knows I need the money. Lord knows. So I was like, thank you, God. Like, this is like a miracle. God knows I need the money, so he gave me the money. And now I'm not doubting God by any means. I'm just like, Taylor, come on, girlfriend. If you're going to do a tax return, you're going to spend all that time doing it. Please do it properly. I was just giving myself the ick. Let's spend the day with me. We're going to stop overthinking. We're going to stop being anxious. We're going to stop being overwhelmed by the tiny tasks I have to do, so just not doing them. We're going to do everything I need to do and, not cry. I'm not crying today. I'm not in the mood. going to the cinema later with Chase, so I just need to do all these things before it's actually the evening. We have 2 free cinema tickets each month, and there's nothing really out yet that we want to watch, because we've watched June Part 2, we've watched the Bob Marley movie, we've watched Anyone But You, and I feel like there's just nothing else really like on to watch. But they're View tickets, and the View in Bromley has like loads of showings, even for old movies. It has Fight Club, and I don't think I've ever watched Fight Club, so I was thinking maybe we could watch Fight Club. Anyway, I feel sick. Am I actually okay? Do you know I have to keep asking myself, am I okay? Regularly. I have to stop and say, are you okay? The answer is usually yes, I'm fine. Right now, it's I don't know. And also, what was I gonna say? Guys, come on, what was I gonna say? Come on, what was I gonna say? Oh, since I put my phone down, I've had to talk to myself throughout the day like a baby. This is how I need to get on with things. You okay, Taylor? Okay. What you need to do today is this, this, and this. Okay, should we start with this one? Yeah, let's just start. I've actually been talking to myself like a baby, just to get myself to do things I need to do. I'm about to be 23 years old. And I don't actually act like this when I'm not by myself. The only reason I've been in bed, like, I spent the morning in bed scrolling, is because I'm home alone. I heard my sister getting ready for work, and I thought if she comes in and sees me in the bed, like, I'm gonna get up and pretend I wasn't on my phone, like, because I feel embarrassed. It's like I need someone around to be accountable. That's why I don't know. I feel like I don't know if I could live alone, because who knows what my life would be. Okay, rant done. Rant done. Oh, breath. Rant done. I just want to lie down. I actually just want to lie down. I just had a shower. I hope that's obvious. I've just been in the shower for what feels like 2 hours. In the shower, I thought I was going to faint. I said, we're finishing this shower. I don't care. I've washed my hair. Woo! You know when you do a task that doesn't have to be done very often. Like, I won't have to wash my hair again for another week or 2, period. It's a bit like cleaning the oven. Oh my gosh, I hope you can't see any bogies in my nose. Let me see, don't look. Should I be on the internet in a towel? I mean, I feel fine about it. I don't know how you feel, but anyway. I'm gonna get ready now, see ya.
Rolls Royce pull up, black boy hop out. Shout out to my mother and my father, didn't pull up. My ancestors got the backside 245.
I've got this oil, which is peppermint oil and rosemary oil mixed together. I'm feeling like I'm actually about to fall on the floor. Right, come on.
Niggas ain't really on, they crack the shitty on. I hit Drizzy and told him I had a.
I'm gonna comb in my hair. He's ready, he's excited, yay! When I was younger, I was obsessed with when white people did this with their hair and put it behind their ears. I was obsessed with it. And I wanted to do it so bad.
I own my company's full, told him to keep the loan. I took that gold bitch home, niggas was big mad. I put that bitch on the shelf, so let it ventilate and bought another car, cause I ain't know how to celebrate. That good boy, that big bitch for all weather. It never rained in Cali, came with an umbrella. Rolls Royce pull up, black boy hop out. Shout out to my mother and my father, didn't pull out. They made you sell out, fuck the nigga got back.
It's me. Obviously my hair's done. Look, I'm sat at a desk. I'm looking at my emails. Don't look at my emails. And I put some oven food in the oven and I'm feeling a lot better. So I just want to say thank you for your encouragement. It's 2 p.m. I've done a couple things I need to do. My tax return that I was telling you about, I actually can't amend until like, it says it might take up to 72 hours for it to show blah, blah, blah. You don't care. Anyway, I can't do that today, but I will do it when I can. Now I'm going to start editing after I have lunch because I need to eat, man. Sorry, I don't think about that. So that is actually looking delectable. Could do with a bit longer. 5 minutes. Honestly, I can't even explain to you how much... Okay, this is definitely psychological because when I film, I don't know if I've mentioned this before in a video, but I film even if I know I'm not going to upload the video. Filming makes me so much more productive. And you know how I mentioned earlier how when I'm alone, I just become like a lazy slob because no one's watching me. I feel like when I film, it feels like there's something to prove. I know there's something to show, because if you're filming something, you have to film something. I can't just film me laying in bed. Well, I could, but I don't know how enjoyable that would be. Yeah, it's weird. Like, do I do anything for myself? Because I feel so much better once I do achieve the things I say I do, or, you know, I feel so much better now I've showered and washed my hair and came around my hair and I'm doing what I need to do. I feel so much better, but why is it so hard to get on by myself? I've been editing Emma's birthday vlog for a while. Not that I've spent loads of time on it, I just mean that, yeah. I mean, Emma's birthday was the 22nd of January, it's the 19th of March. I just get stuck on how to make it as good as I want it to be in my head, so I just stop doing it and do something else instead. That's definitely not my best trait, but a trait nonetheless. So today I'm going to force myself to sit down and finish that, or at least get it to a place where I'm like, okay, this could be a finished video. Even if I need to spend some more time on it, perfecting it. Is anything ever really perfect? At least I'm doing something. At least it's like in the right direction, you know? I have a hard drive, but my hard drive is like, you know when you have a phone charger and it only charges in one position? That's how my hard drive is. And if I move it a little bit, it'll just disconnect and it's just long. People love to favourite my stuff on Vinted and not buy it. Just don't tell me about it if you're not gonna buy it. Let's edit this video. Who's ready? Anyone? Anyone? If you wanna sit on the back of my chair with me, you can edit with me. Can you see? Let me show you what I've got so far. It's nothing, but let me just show you. So that's the intro. So everyone go watch the video because I'm clearly about to put a lot of work into this. But before that, let's go get my food from the oven. All right, period. Hopefully it's all done now. Gourmet. ASMR. Listen. The sizzle is loud though. Beige food. What sauce should I have? I quite like, what's it called? Mayonnaise. One time at my friend's house, I had sriracha mayo. And I don't really like sriracha, but sriracha mayo was the itches. Sometimes I like barbecue sauce, you know. Not today though. Let's have sriracha mayo. We got sriracha. We've got mayo from the fridge. You know, I only keep mayo in the fridge because of like peer pressure. I think people think when mayo is not in the fridge, it's nasty. I would not keep mayo in the fridge. Now I've got to have cold sauce. What does it even say? Refrigerate after opening. Fair enough. Fair enough. And then I'm gonna get a chip to mix it. Sorry if this is gross to anyone. You know people really don't like mayo. Not me though. What I really don't like is ketchup. Ugh. Ketchup is icky, yuck, yuck. I'm back. I've got my lunch with a glass of orange juice, which feels very indulgent. Want some? Is a curly fry and some sriracha mayo. Sorry. Anyway, I've been editing. It's now 6:14. I've been editing Emma's birthday vlog and I'm really proud of myself because I'm finally stuck in and I've made the most progress on this video I've made it in a long time, and now I'm not scared of editing it. For context, let's see. I got this video down from 40 minutes. We're now at 22 minutes. So there wasn't really that much footage. It's a lot of clips. I am a bit concerned on how much I can actually include because so much of it is songs, like we're singing karaoke, like look. Okay, that's an example. That's an example. You know what song that is. Guess the song in the comments. Sorry, and you know this song? I'm trying not to include too much music in now this video. So I don't really know how much music I can include in the YouTube videos, if anything. I'm still going to the cinema. The movie's on at 8 PM. We're going to watch Fight Club. It'll take me about 20 minutes to get there. So I need to leave, let's say 7:30, which is only in an hour. But I think I should make a dinner for my sister because she always cooks. I never cook really. And she'd asked me to take out the chicken to defrost. So I feel like if I just put on a cup. But do I have the time? I got the typewriter sound off of iMovie, yeah? And this is what I made in Canva, completely unrelated. Look at this. Look at this. Look how in time the sound effect is to the thing. Bro, what? It's so in time. Do you think they did it on purpose? Do you think there's like a standard typewriter speed that they've put in the animation and in the sound effect? Maybe. Also, whilst I was showing you that, I heard like a bang on a wall. And I did get a bit scared, but I tried to hide it because I am home alone. I'm thinking the shoe cupboard is right here in my room, so I'm thinking maybe something just fell. Okay, yeah. 7 p.m. on the dot. I need to get ready to go. The thing about editing and why I think it takes me so long to start is because I know when I start, I'll be doing it for a long time and it's going to be hard to stop. But I need to get ready. I'm going to try and get ready really quickly and then hopefully have some time to make some food quick. Like just at least clean and season the chicken, if not make it. So I'm just going to do my edges, put on a little bit of makeup. And I'm thinking, what outfit should I wear? Date night. For some context, if anyone is unaware of why I'm unemployed because I left my job, and now I don't regret leaving because all that I'm experiencing, every feeling I'm experiencing, I'm documenting and I'm learning from it and I'm remembering, and you know, I've done this before. I left my first job that I had since I was 18. I was there for 3.5 years. So I left when I was 21. Yeah, 21, about to turn 22. And I'm so glad I left that job. I could not, that was unsustainable though. That was very, looking back on it, I'm like, wow, Taylor, that's not normal to feel that way at a job. I was very anxious. The culture there is very competitive, but also everyone wants to be your friend. So it's like, everyone's kind of oversharing, but also no one's looking out for you. So it was weird. It was weird and very uncomfortable. And I'm realizing, like, upon reflection, that it was very, I'm not going to say toxic because not actually everything is toxic in this life, but just unsustainable for me. And of course, a lot of my panic attacks and anxiety and like the amount of panic attacks I had at work, absolutely abnormal. I worked in marketing. Why are you crying? So I'm really glad I left there. I think that has enormously improved my quality of life. And I still have friends from there and I've caught up with them. I went out to lunch with like some of the girls from that job a few weeks ago. Anyway, besides the point. So I left there, got another job in marketing again, very different type of marketing, very boring. A lot of a smaller company, a lot of a smaller team, and it was a 6-month contract, so that's kind of what I had my heart set on. They obviously did mention that they wanted to extend that contract, like whoever they hired, they would ideally extend them if things went well. But they did express that they wanted me to stay, but I just don't feel like they expressed it that much, and I wouldn't necessarily have stayed if they said, oh, Taylor, we want you to stay. Anyway, they was just like so confused when I said I wanted to leave. Anyway, yeah, I really didn't like being there. Every time I was there, I didn't like it. I felt very unfulfilled, very bored. Like I was just so deeply upset that that's how I was spending my days. I would constantly think like if I was to die, I would just have spent all of my days so unfulfilled and so unhappy. I wasn't that unhappy there, like please, like that was a far less toxic work environment. It was so chill, to be honest. I was just very unfulfilled in the job and the industry, and just, yeah, every day was just like, ugh, fine. And the thing is, I don't want to sound ungrateful because I do think God gave me that job, and I know that jobs like that are literally like people's dream and my dream at a point, but it just wasn't the time, and staying there was just, it didn't match me. Anyway, so I left having nothing lined up, and obviously everyone's like, well, where are you going? What are you doing? Every day, every week, everyone update, where are you going? What are you doing? Nothing. Guys, I'm just going home. Just for an update of how it's going. I do hair, I braid hair, and that's how I've been able to make a bit of an income, but I haven't been full time. Like for example, this week, I have 3 clients total, and that's across the span of 2 days or 3 days. 3 days. For example, one of the clients, it will be like maybe 2 hours. So I'm not literally working, and it feels so weird, and it has felt so weird, and I've definitely gotten used to it so much more, waking up and not having a job to go to. I have definitely struggled with it. I have definitely cried. I definitely still do cry. I definitely think, am I crazy for doing that? And I definitely think that I am. And I do think that delusion took me to leave my job, because as much as the job wasn't fulfilling, it wasn't that deep, and everyone needs a job. I've come to the realization that a lot of people don't even like their job. Most people don't like working. But I'm just sorry, how can you live your life? How can we, not you, like I'm not judging anyone because they still have an income. Me? Who knows what's gonna happen when it gets to the end of the month and my bills need to be paid, like only God knows. But anyway, I just don't know how we as a society, we as people, we, knowing that we're gonna die one day, are just fine with living every day as either a mediocre day or a day we literally don't like. Now, I am not encouraging anyone to leave their job. No way, Jose. I know what it's been like. And it's like a whole thing with your identity, because it's very normal in our culture or just life as adults. You meet someone, oh, what do you do? If someone was to ask me, what do? I don't know. I wake up, I pray, I read my Bible, I'll do whatever I have to do that day. Maybe I'll have a client, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll need to read some emails, maybe I'll call my friend, talk to my family, maybe I'll go see my boyfriend. That's what I do. Like, what do you... And that really messed with me for a while, because I was like feeling like that part of my identity and not kind of fitting in with the rest of society. I felt like I was below the rest of society, or just below people who are employed and who work every day and are passionate about what they do, or at least care. Like, I have friends and they'll be like, oh, work is so stressful and oh, this is going on at work. And as much as it's like, oh, sad, this is going on at work, I'm happy for them because they still have a level of care of the work. When I say to you, at my last job, things could be going completely wrong. Let's say I didn't do it though, yeah? It's not in my control. Things would be, my manager would be like, things are so stressful, I know we have so much, our capacity, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Like, I don't care. I'm here to be here from 9 to 5. I'm going to do the tasks I need to do, and I'm going to call it a day. But I don't care about it. I don't care about how it turns out. As long as I do my part, do you know what I'm saying? As long as I do my part, I don't really care about the rest of it. Anyway, life update in terms of that is that I am unemployed, I have clients, sometimes I'll be booked all week, sometimes I have one client, sometimes I have none. Life of being self-employed, I guess. I also know that I need to push my business more, but also I have so many ideas in my head that I don't even know where to start a lot of the time. For example, I know I want to do braiding classes and like have master classes and stuff, and only now I'm really started the plan for that, because my boyfriend had to sit down with me and be like, okay, what is the plan then? Because I'll be like, yeah, I've got a plan. I've got a plan. Don't worry about it. Like, don't worry about me. I've got to sort it out. The whole time my plan is delusion. My plan is actually just delusion. And he was like, okay, so what's the plan? What's the steps? Why are we doing it? How are you doing it? And now I actually have, semblance of a plan. My reality is that I have bills to pay and I'm in arrears for my bills. And when I think about that, I do feel quite stuck. And I do feel quite crazy. And I do feel like the version of myself who left a stable job was delusional. And I'm not diagnosing myself with anything, mental health, blah, blah, blah. I'm not. But if you was to describe mania to me, it sounds manic. It does sound manic. I just left with no plan, no clue what tomorrow would bring. Of course, this is faith and trusting in God 100%, but at least having a plan, Taylor. At least have a plan. And I think I did beat myself up about that for a while, and honestly, rightly so, because what are you actually up to? But anywho, I need to just like maybe stop talking about this so much. I don't know. Anyway, let me just tell you, I don't really care. Anyone out there who's like, oh, I don't know what to do. Why do I look like this? Does my makeup look crazy on camera? It looks alright in real life. I can't say it looks good, it just looks alright. Yeah, anyone who doesn't know what they want to do or feels like they don't know what to do in their job, please just have a plan. I'm actually all for people leaving their jobs, leaving what doesn't serve them, fulfill them, whatever. Of course. But just have a bit of a plan. This life will come through your throat. Everyone will ask for your money. Everywhere you go, people will beg for your money. You turn this light switch on in your house, they're pleading, please give me your money. Everything you do, if you need to eat, if you need to breathe, if you need to drink some water, if you need to, just smile, go outside, they will charge you. And I just don't want money to be an issue for anyone, of course, really. Like, money being an issue just kind of sucks. And obviously money is an issue for millions, billions of people. I do feel a bit overwhelmed because I have bills that I sign myself up for. This is why I also feel a bit silly, because I do have a mortgage and I do have a car to pay for every month, and I sign up to those things and I decide to do my job. Anywho, people obviously have children to provide for, and they maybe have more bills and they maybe have more debt and they have more blah blah blah. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's just kind of depressing. It's kind of depressing. I'm in high spirits right now. Like, as in right now, I mean today. I mean literally right now in this moment. Sometimes the spirits aren't so high. Okay, real life steps. I decided to become a grocery delivery driver. Let me tell you what happened. I got my groceries delivered at 6 a.m. I thought, yeah, let me pick the 6 to 7 a.m. slot so it'll force me to wake up early. When I tell you, my doorbell went off. I'm like, panicked, like, what's going on? Anyway, I answered the door and I was like, what time did you start work? It was like 6, it was literally 6 on the dot, I think. And he was like, started at 5 a.m, you're my second delivery. And I was like, oh wow, like crikey. And he's like, yeah, it's alright, but I finish at 10. And I thought, finish at 10? That sounds pretty good. I wonder if I could get me a slice of that. Maybe not 5, maybe a 6 a.m. start, maybe a 7 a.m. start. But finish at 10, 11, 12 and have the rest of the day. Sounds great. So that's exactly what I'd done. And then God gave me the job So now I work part-time. I haven't started yet. I start in 2 weeks. My shifts are 6:30 to 11:45. And I am really glad I'm doing this because, I know I did not want to go straight back into another corporate job. I really want to live life. My thing about when I'm in a corporate job is that I see the same people every day and I have to act in this corporate like way, which I don't really care for, but everyone else is also acting in this disgusting corporate way. Oh, it just makes me cringe. Like, why do we act that way when we get into an office? Like, why do we talk like that? Why do we use those words? It just makes me, that's how it makes me feel. It's really hard. Anyway, I really like having customers and doing hair because I really do like interacting with customers. Like when I was saying in my interview for this grocery delivery driver job, and I was saying, you know, I want to be customer facing, I was realizing I really do. I was saying it not because I want to ace the interview. I went into the interview and didn't really care how it went because all I was going to do was be really honest with my situation and how I'm feeling and why I'm getting this job. And I was like, I just do want to see customers. I want to see normal people and talk to them in a normal way and, you know, give them their groceries and be on my way. And I think I was just really missing normal conversations and normal people. And I really like one-on-one interactions with people. I don't do so well in group situations and group discussions and stuff. And when I left my first job, the one where I was there for 3.5 years, when I left, I decided I thought I wanted to be a barista and I wanted to be a UPS driver solely for the uniform and that van with one door off. That job in the summer sounds great fun. That was just unsuccessful. I just didn't get it. And then it wasn't summer anymore and I didn't want to do it. But that's what I mean. Like, I've always wanted to, since I left, I have wanted to have those jobs. So I don't know why I haven't gone after it. I think it feels like a weird step in my career. It doesn't feel like it's a part of my career. It doesn't feel like that's helping my career or building my career. Yeah, so the phase I'm at right now is I should get a job because I have bills to pay, 100%. But I do want it to be part-time so I can still take on clients for hair and have time to do YouTube and stuff and do all the things I really want to do properly. I'm just saying that the next company I go to, it's not going to be any company just because I can get the job, which is what my last job was. They kind of just approached me and said, do you want this job? And I said, sounds good enough. Like, honestly, sounds good enough. And it was good enough. But my next job, I'm only applying to places where I really want to work. Companies I actually resonate with the culture of. Companies I actually really want to work. Jobs that might be hard to get. Jobs where I might have to fill out a long application. I don't care. Those are the only jobs I'm applying to. I'm just not going somewhere where I feel unfulfilled again. I'm not doing it. There's no point. As much as I need a job, God will provide. And I have a part-time job and I do hair now. So either way, it's going to be fine until I find exactly what I want to do. I might get the right job tomorrow. I might get the right job in a year. I might get the right job never. It's just going to be whatever happens. And right now I am really grateful for this version of myself that is speaking, because this is something I will genuinely look back on and be like, Taylor, it is okay. See, you said it yourself. Because most days I am crying and breaking down, screaming and throwing up. Most days I am doing that. I do definitely question myself, just my decisions, my actions, my planning, my future. I question myself a lot, like why? Now I have said it myself, Taylor, you're fine, there's nothing to worry about. Even though I don't really know how my bills are getting paid this month, they're gonna get paid and gonna move on. Like, it's just what's gonna happen. It's not really up to me. I need to leave in maximum 10 minutes. The chicken hasn't got done. I have eczema in the back of my scalp, so I'm putting on this cream that Chase's mum gave me. I do need to pick an outfit. Should I keep wearing this top even though I've literally been wearing it all day? Let me just put an outfit. Let me not overthink it.
Rolls Royce pull up, black boy hop out. Shout out to my mother and my father, didn't pull out. MSG sell out, fucking niggas got out. Whips on whips, my ancestors got me back.
You right?
Yeah, we just finished watching Fight Club.
That was a good movie.
It was really good. We both never watched it before. I actually did start watching it once.
Really?
On like the way to work or something. So I wasn't watching it properly. That's why I stopped. Yeah, I had no idea what it was actually about, and it was too good.
That was a good movie. I don't want to say too much.
Oh?
We're in it for other people.
Successful cinema date night?
Indeed. They don't make movies like that anymore.
No.